my pawb Sidachi. Hello everyone, how are we all? Well, I'm back with another kit. This one is brand new out this month and it's called the Alpine Air Kit. I've already taken all the plastic wrapping off on the inside, basically so I can get the instructions out to show you. So it's a card obviously, and it's a stamping one, so you get a block and everything. We'll find out in a minute. The colours that this coordinates with are Azure Afternoon, Bubble Bath, Granny Apple Green, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock and Shaded Spruce. So that's the coordinating colours. So in this set kit you get a mini stamping spot in Misty Moonlight. Now, anybody who's watched me for a while knows I don't like these, so I should be using my full-size one. You get a D block, of which I must have over 20 now. I'm sure I'll have to give some away. You get a little stamp set with Hello Friend, Happy Birthday, Let Yourself Dream Big and Thinking of You. Some very small, well not very small, self-adhesive sequins, and now this is very small, a very small set of sticky dots. So I may or may not use those. I've got some over here from a previous kit or from previous kits that I might use those instead. Similar size, they're a bit bigger, so we'll see how I go with that. Now you get enough to make 9 cards, and these are the matching envelopes. So I think this is Shaded Spruce, this is Night of Navy, and then this is Misty Moonlight. So they're just plain on the inside, but they've got these nice coloured bits. So I need one of those, and one of those. I've already got the card bases ready that I'm going to use. So we've got that, and then we've also got some Stampin' Dimensionals, but again I've got one from previous kit that I've got here, so rather than start this one I'll finish that one. Then you get 2 of these die punched matting layers, that's what they're called, matting layers. And oh, another one, so 3rd one on here, and 4 circles and 4 little banners there. And then we get 4. So there are 2 sheets of these with 2 each of this. Oh, can't get them out when I'm holding too many of them, so literally just pull them out like that. So you're getting 4 of those, and then 4 of the green banner bit at the bottom here. Then 2, 3 sheets of these, which are these lovely backgrounds. So 1 large one and 2 smaller ones. And then the cards, which again are Night of Navy, Misty Moonlight and Shaded Spruce. So I'll leave those in there. I'm bound to need at least 1 each of those. And I'll get 1 of those out. And I'll put those in there, and I'll assume that I just need the one from there. Put the envelopes back. I'll keep the blank block out. Okay, so put that over there so it doesn't fall off. Put it on top of my Cricut. So the instructions tell you for each of the cards all the pieces that you need. So for Misty Moonlight, no, the other one, Night of Navy card, you need one of these, and this one. It uses the Let Yourself Dream Big stamp, some of the sequins and some sticky dots and some of the Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay, so if I put that to one side there, I'm going to do it this way around. I don't normally do it this way around, but I think it's probably a good idea. Get out the bits that you actually need first. So this one, in fact, are they all going to be? No, I might be wrong about that. I'm saying this one might be a landscape card. No, they're all portrait, so that's good. So this one I need the mountain and the grassy bits. Is this camera getting everything? Do I need to move it? Oh, yeah, that way slightly, that's better. Okay, so one of those and one of those and a circle. And various other bits that will come into play later. And then the Misty Moonlight one, I just need this one. That can go in the recycling. And a banner. And one of these green bits. That'll be a matting layer, I'm assuming. Okay, so I'll put that on top of that box there, along with that. So that's card number 3. That's card number 2. So we will start with card number 1. Now, my tip always is when you're using stamps for the first time is to stamp them onto a piece of paper first, which I have a spare piece of paper over here. Now this one needs the Let Yourself Dream Big stamp. Now I could use a smaller block, but as this one is handy and my others are, oh actually, I could use that one. No, I'll use this one. So I like to stamp these a couple of times first, just to helps get rid of any tackiness that's on the actual stamp. So I now need to move everything so I can give that a good rub on my Simply Chamois, which I keep in one of these empty cases, which are also available for sale. So that's ready for that. Okie dokie. So, right, so I need to stamp, before we start anything else, Let Yourself Dream Big across here, about there. Lovely. So that was easy. I'll put that back on the plastic backing. Put that over there. Okay, now I will just put the lid back on this because you know what I'm like about end up sticking me paws in it and getting ink everywhere. Okay, so let's get the card the right way round. So according to this, it's got the light bit at the top and the dark bit at the bottom. Give it a fold and give it a good burnish with my bone folder. I'm getting better at remembering to do this, aren't I? She says, next time I'll completely forget. So then the idea is that that will go there, and that will go there, which looks lovely. So it says to use Stampin' Dimensionals on the white one. Oh, hold on a minute, hubby's just come back from being out and he'll probably burst in even though I've got a sign on the door. Hello, sorry about that, I'm back. I got myself another cup of tea and put it into my insulated mug because I'd let my other cup of tea go cold, so I shall leave that there. Anyway, where were we? Yes, putting dimensionals onto the back of this. Hubby's just been round. We've got some American guests from Florida staying with us this weekend, and he's just taken them on what he calls his 10 cents tour in the car, up the Orme, round the Orme, down the Orme, yeah, and a couple of other places I think. So okay, so place this sort of centrally but to the left. Hang on, I've got to make sure this card is the right way round. Don't want to do it upside down as I have done before. Right, so centrally that way but to the left this way. Okay, and then this will go here like that, and I need to put dimensionals there. Make sure that is going to be the right way round. Yes, dimensionals here, but then sticky dots. Will I use these? Yeah, I'll try and use these for my next project as well. This side where they're going to stick to the paper, so you want it to be raised up on this side but flat here. Okay, so it says to put 3 of those on. We do get some lovely people staying with us. We've had them from all over the place. Japan, China, India, USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and all around the UK as well. Got some people who come back regularly from the Nottingham area and South Wales, all sorts. Okay, so this needs to go centrally but towards this way. And there we go. And let me get my little pick tool. I need 1 large and 2 small of these. Oh, hang on. I might have to... I haven't used this for a while, so it might not be as sticky. It might have dried up a bit. Okay, so a big one, which I'll put there, and 2 small ones, which I'll put there, and there, I think. So there you go. Card number 1. Very nice, which will go obviously with this envelope. And that's, oh, get in. Lovely. I should be able to put that in my new card keeper box, which was my last video. I had to think then which one it was. Okay, so now let me put the lid on this so that that doesn't dry up. Stick it there. Okay, so card number 2. Again, I need to make sure it's the right way up, and it needs to have the lighter bit at the top. So give that a burnish. What do I need to do with this? This one I need the happy birthday, which is going to go in the circle. So for this one I will actually get a smaller block. Is that? That's too small. Ugh. I'm going to have to adjust that so I can actually reach that a bit better. So this is a little bit too big, but it was the nearest one that was there. Now, where's my piece of paper? Open my ink pad. Lovely jubbly, and then get my circle. Make sure it's the right way round. Yes. And I will stamp happy birthday in the middle of that. Lovely. So I'll just give that a wipe. And then I can put that down there, put that back there, and close my ink. Oh, that's alright, I thought for a minute I just stuck my fingers in it. Okay, so I've got that ready to go. Put that over there. So this just needs a couple of dimensionals on the back. That's ready for that. Oh, where's the card gone? Oh, over here. Right, so I've got the card the right way up, and these will go on here like that. So I'll turn them over and put dimensionals on the back of those, one in each corner and one in the middle. Now, if you're going to be posting these, you need to be mindful about the thickness when all the dimensionals are on, because it does cost more if it's a thicker card. So you may want to put these on flush and put the happy birthday on with dimensionals, or put these on with dimensionals and put this on flush. It's up to you, or just do it as it is with dimensionals all over. I used to do a lot of 3D cards back in the day, but once they started charging for the thickness of the post, I soon stopped that, because it got so expensive. In fact, these days, if I post anything, generally I will post it second class, because to be honest, I have not noticed a difference in sending first class or second class. You can send something second class and it'll probably still get there the next day. You can send something first class, it might not get there for a week. So everything I send now goes second class regardless. Okay, and then happy birthday. Now, another thing you could do if you wanted to just bring the colour out on this would be to go around the edge with your ink pad or a dauber or a blending brush or something, just to give it a little blue, what's the word I want? Rim. Rim? Is that the word? Yeah, rim. Anyway, let's stick this about there. And then a big one and two small ones again. I think I'm just gonna break that off because it's not that sticky. So this is the great thing about this. You break off a bit, then you twist it Except my arthritis is... Oh, there we go. Give it a twist and you get a fresh bit. That you can then squidge up to use. I was hesitant about getting one of these. I thought, oh, it's fine. I use my tweezers, but actually, I found it's actually very useful. Right, so big one there and two little ones. I'll put one there and one. One there, I think. So there's the green envelope to go with that one. Right in there like that. So there we are, card number 2. It's lovely. If I put card number 1 over there. Lid on that. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to fold the envelope for the last card now, and get me bits out for that. So this one goes, so they all have the lighter bit at the top and the darker colour at the bottom, but there's absolutely nothing to stop you having it the other way up if you wanted to have darker stuff at the top. But I'm going to go with what they're suggesting in the instructions. After all, somebody there designed it to be like this. So I need to stamp thinking of you on this. So let's get the ink out again. And I'll probably want that. Thinking of you. Is that wide enough? If I do it diagonally, it is. And my piece of paper. It's funny, there's some words I always pronounce in a funny accent. Paper, I tend to use a Geordie accent. Now, is it Geordie or is it Lancashire? No, it's Lancashire, isn't it? Paper. Yeah, paper. Don't ask me why. It's just one of those things. It's like there's some songs that I sing occasionally. There's a couple of songs I sing with a Scottish accent and a couple that I sing with an Irish accent. And it's just how it's always been. I've done it for donkey's years. Right, let's get this lined up. And of course, anything Welsh, he sings with a Welsh accent, doesn't he? Right, let's put that back on there. Okie dokie, close up the ink before I stick my paws all over it. Actually filming this on, now is it World Arthritis Day? International Arthritis Day anyway. And oh, I've just missed a little tiddly bit at the bottom, so I should have had it slightly further up. Oh, I've tilted it just at the last minute, but never mind. Nobody else will notice, only me. So let's put this large picky on with the dimensionals. I don't know what you're supposed to do on World Arthritis Day. I mean, I have World Arthritis Day every day, so I've got one like a rubber thing to help me open jars and stuff, but even that failed me yesterday when I wanted to open a jar of tomato chutney. I had to go upstairs and ask Kevin, can you open this for me, please? I can't open it. I find it's the smaller things that I struggle with, generally speaking, and the tomato chutney wasn't a small one, but excuse me, little lids like that, and my excuse me, I'm going to have a drink. And I have to have eye drops for my allergies, and that's even smaller lid than that, and I struggle with those. But generally the big ones, my special rubbery thing helps, but it didn't yesterday for whatever reason. Okay, so let's get a couple of dimensionals on there, and then Thinking of You needs dots. So if I line that up, I can see I don't want to put it too far so that it's not actually sticking to anything. And there, and one in the middle. Okie. So let's put this onto that first and then put the whole thing down together. That sounds like a good idea. Little backings off there. Oh, come on. I also struggle with these, but I don't think that's anything to do with my arthritis. I think that's just because they're fiddly. Here we go. Okie, so I got that, yeah. Get that so that is pretty much in the middle. And actually I'm going to put a third one in there. I do like them to be fairly sturdy. Okay, and then that goes across there like that. Because again, this one, because it's beautifully done, but you could stamp something directly onto that. You could also stamp directly up there, and you could do that with any of the pictures that come with this kit. Okay, so last one of these, big one. I'll put that there in the dark bit, and then two little ones. One there, and trying to see where they've put it on here. Oh yeah, but I don't think I'll put mine there. I'm going to put mine there. So there you have it, she says, looking for the envelope. Very simple, but beautifully constructed, if I do say so myself. So there's the green shaded spruce with happy birthday. I mean, obviously you could swap around any of the sentiments on these and use different ones if you wanted. Shaded spruce, misty moonlight, night of navy. So there's the 3 cards. So there we go. That's that. And I will put them there like that. And I will see you in the next video. Hwyl am a troll.